What's going on YouTube? 0088 here. I'm with my sisters Kemi and Dara, and we are about to react to You Season 2 trailer.
What's Season 2?
You is a some people might not know about this, but it's a Netflix show. It's pretty good. It's based on a book. It was quite intense. Loved the characters in it. Like, how interesting was the character? Like, Beck was so interesting. Joe, obviously the main character, was interesting, you know. Obviously it was mainly them two, like everyone else was kind of just helping their characters grow. But like, it was just so interesting, the dynamic between, but I found it interesting because I like that Joe was this evil, is he evil? I guess he's evil, isn't he? I guess
well, he's
a creepy, he's dangerous and
very
creepy.
Dangerous.
He's dangerous and creepy, he needs to be in prison, you know, like he's a stalker, he's a murderer. You know, very dangerous psychopathic man.
Kind heart.
But he's got a kind heart as well. Like, he cares about people. Maybe to a fault, almost, you know?
Yeah. Bit too much. Maybe.
Yeah, and it basically, like, you know how when they show creepy stalkers in films, they're just one-dimensional, like, they're just crazy. But this is, like, probably what they're actually like in real life.
Yeah, it's true.
They're more human.
Of them.
You know what I mean? Like, they've got good sides to them, probably. You know what I mean? They're still a human being.
I think the messed up thing
that's what's scary.
We watched it kind of recently. Like, there is a part in that last season where he genuinely didn't want to be that person. And he didn't, and he wasn't for a while until, you know, obviously Beck
came and
messed things up. But then
what I love about this, the twist is, like, you know, the douchebag, wavy haired dickhead at the start that everyone thinks, oh, he's the douchebag bully guy, and he needs to go straight away, and he killed him in the first episode, wasn't it? At the end of the first episode, Benji. In the end, that douchebag idiot character that everybody throws away, that no one cares about, was actually right all along. That Beck wasn't worth all of that stuff that Joe was doing. You know, his assessment of her was more accurate than Joe's assessment of her. You know. And Joe was acting like he was all smart and knows everything, and he reads books.
That's what pushed Joe to do what he's done.
Yeah. It turns out Benji was right about Beck. Like, she just wasn't a decent, good person. Like, Beck isn't a good person, which is what I found it interesting that this show. I found it interesting that this show got me to the point where, like, Beck cheated on Joe, but I was like so angry at Beck. And like defending a murdering psychopath, and it's like, what the fuck is this show doing to me? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I love the show so. It's so interesting. Like,
I've gotten some bits of it. Why did she cheat? Was it because he was being so obsessive?
No, it literally was. She said that because she didn't deserve to have something.
Oh
yeah, she thought she didn't deserve him, so she cheated on him.
I don't think she's a bad person for thinking like that, but at the same time,
cheating and then lying. It's not just a cheating. She lied about the cheating as well.
She's very selfish. But it's the moment that he found someone else.
Yeah, and she made him think he was crazy.
Exactly. That's just manipulative.
Imagine cheating, and then you lie, and then you make the person feel like shit for even suggesting it.
You know what was worse? Again, like we said, we watched it recently. I didn't realise that when she admitted that she cheated, you said it was almost like she was like took his food out the freezer.
Yeah, she stole his food. Like,
she was like
did you take my potatoes?
But it's over now.
It's over now.
It's like, how can you just say that?
She's not really comprehending that.
Yeah, that you just cheated and lied.
But then Joe just
and then Joe just forgives her, like, maybe this can work.
But then you know that he's
obviously wrong in the head as well.
So you're curious about what's happened with this previous girlfriend?
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't care about Candace. I was so interested in the dynamic.
When she came at the end, I was like, wow, they really want a second season.
Like, I feel like Candace should have been dead.
She should have been dead.
I'm more interested in the dynamic between Beck and Joe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how cool would it be? Some people said this. I don't know how you guys feel about it. But how cool would it be if, like, Beck turned and actually was like got Stockholm syndrome and was just like as crazy as Joe, and they were both together and they were doing all this weird stuff. Like some people suggested that.
Nah, that's dead.
Like, she actually just became.
Sorry.
Sorry. You know, like,
no.
I don't know how I feel about that, dude. I don't know. It depends how they write it. You know what I mean? Like she becomes Stockholm syndrome. You know when they. Yeah. You know, I remember you probably because you haven't seen it.
Maybe they do it well, but at the moment that sounds like crap.
You know, like it looked like she was. You didn't know if she was actually getting Stockholm syndrome or not. Remember?
Yeah.
When she was pretending to be like
Yeah,
into
she
what he was doing.
pretending, yeah.
But they made it seem like she might have been actually, you know, the way they were doing it. They always like to do little few tricks and that. But yeah, I thought it would look like.
The thing is, if she's still alive, Joe doesn't know how to kill anyone, really. What the hell?
Well,
Don't even try.
maybe she used to alive, I don't know. But anyway, let's watch the
Can
trailer
we
now.
watch the trailer?
Yeah, that was a little mini review as well, so I have to put that at the
Mini
title.
recap review.
Yeah, so let's watch trailer for season 2.
You know, love has taken me to some pretty dark places. But Los Angeles has got to be
Why is he
as
there?
dark as it gets. Your followers see an image and imagine you're on top of the world. What they don't see is the effort you're putting into this fantasy. You're hiding behind this facade. But why? You tell yourself you live off the earth. But that deep breath isn't you savoring the gluten-free muffin. You're preening your ego and breaking an intermittent fast. If it was actually a story of substance, I could forgive you for writing a screenplay instead of a book. But you're not writing anything groundbreaking. You tell yourself you are, but you're not. See, that's the thing about LA. Everyone is pretending to be somebody they're not.
Hi, can I get a name for the order?
Yeah, I'm Will.
So he's a hypocrite. You're like, what is this trailer?
No, he's saying he said everybody is. He didn't say that he isn't.
Yeah, he might be self-aware. You wanted to see story stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care. Everyone knows that everyone pretends to do everything. I don't
You
care.
want to see story stuff. You want to see what's going on.
I'm sorry.
Obviously it's a teaser, innit? They're just showing you like.
So what? He tries to
that.
escape
Yeah.
New York because Candace is there trying to ruin his life.
I
Or he's trying to follow Candace.
what. I think he's just talking about LA or something. I don't know what that was.
Everything we
But-
talked about had nothing to do with that trailer.
I know.
Maybe they'll be enough.
It almost feels like this isn't even going to be in the show. It's like
It's just
it's
a
like,
teaser,
It
though.
was almost like you know when
No,
someone
I don't
does
care
like a fake,
about that though.
You know that? Remember those Captain Marvel adverts? I don't know if you even saw them, where she was playing with the Avenger toys or whatever. It's almost like a fake
Ew, why are
thing.
you
Yeah.
watching that shit? Anyway.
Where it almost feels like a fake.
Yeah.
Fine, okay, fine, it's fake. But at the same time, why? What's that for?
It's like Dara just said now, like.
Show
you
you.
know, normally when Stranger Things teaser comes out, it just shows the titles, doing it with the music. And
Yeah.
That's basically what this is. But
That has
actually
more to do with Stranger Things than.
Yeah, but they're just
This
showing
thing
you
here.
Joe and that.
It's
They're
showing
showing
his
you-
personality
Right.
again, and you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know about
basically,
that.
it's better than seeing titles, is what it is.
Oh, obviously titles.
Well, I don't know, actually. I think I
No.
like this. I think it's more
I
creative.
don't mind
No, for
it.
me, it's
alright.
like, what's the point?
But
That's how
at
I
least we've
think.
got to talk about you anyway in season 1
no,
and
I'm
kind of
great.
review it. But yeah, that. We got our thoughts before the trailer. This is a weird reverse one, but yeah. Anyway, that's our reaction, our thoughts. If you liked it, give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for notifications. I'll see you again. Peace.
There's a bit you have to cut out.
What?
They still got to talk about it.
Angering Black Panther. Panther gets revenge by killing Ebony Maw almost immediately, and with all the Avengers' might, they also manage to kill Corvus Glaive. Carl Obsidian puts down Panther, knocks him out. Panther, Widow and Hawkeye come up with a strategy to take Thanos down. Force lightning blast, Panther using Shuri's gauntlets